this one. Needs to find a kill on the Julies. Does so, running out of ammo. Needs to hit the reload. Oh no, this is a complete disaster.
Oh my goodness, I do not believe it. Head in hands, you could see there was definitely a naughty word said. He can't believe it, Tessus. And I don't think Legacy believe it either. Man, I do not know how you can be that unlucky. Just the kill came way too late. And with all the control that they get on this pistol, that's why I was saying this is nearly impossible for them to lose. Unless the fights specifically go in their way. And oh, it's horrible to watch. It's like watching a car crash. You just can't look away. Oh my goodness, Legacy.
I'd say it's worse than looking at a car crash. It really is.
You know what's going to happen.
You just gotta wonder, when is someone gonna go? When is something gonna go their way? When is someone gonna be able to pull off a round that they're supposed to for Heroic? Because that's one too many at this point.
One too many, and Heroic are going to invest everything into getting up onto this B-bomb right now, and doing a pretty good job, taking one more down through the smoke as well, but this is still going to be a fair fight. There's still two M4s in play here for Legacy. Lado gives up and relinquishes all of that cave control. Pixan's going to try and hold on to it. Doomau at least picks on one, and Sadson, surely not another clutch from him. This man has been impeccable form for the side of Legacy, and he just tries to stick it, but Pixan too quick, too smart, and you will not be able to pull the wool over his eyes. Heroic bailed out there. They've got a chance.
Yeah, this is the confidence play coming in as well from Legacy, right? Just instant 1 versus 1. I'm gonna stick it. This is just gonna break their backs. That was a much needed response coming out of Heroic there. A big round from Kicksan as well. Double in towards the cave, closing things out in the 1 versus 1 as well, and towards the end for the captain. Try and keep Heroic in this. And there still might be a way back. It's a long road ahead. It's a long road ahead, sorry. It's not going to be an easy one for sure, but you're up against the force now. You're sending up the B-bomb side. It's just a couple pistols. You should be able to overwhelm them.
Should be, and you are able to overwhelm at least the first one. Legacy. Try and get a little bit closer, but just being picked off one by one. Surely this is a near impossible task right now for you to get back on in. But I like the way the Legacy are trying to get away here, not trying to force it too much. They know that they'll get another go with at least a couple of pistols in the next round. And it's very important that Legacy don't get flustered here, right? They're in a very winnable position. Heroic are still 5 rounds behind, but all of a sudden, you go a little bit lackadaisical into a few rounds and Heroic are right on top of you again. So you need to be careful that you take every round as it comes and make sure you take them as serious as possible. Very important for Legacy to stay locked in here. Not the time to get complacent.
Yeah, absolutely not the time to get complacent. And we had that conversation as well a couple of days ago in day one, and I feel like, especially with some of the, let's say, quote-unquote favorites when we were going into this event, when you're playing against an unknown entity, when you're playing against a team that you're not really used to seeing in the European circuit, on the international circuit as much if you're Heroic, the slow starts are going to be a repetitive occurrence. And I feel like if you're Legacy, you want to realize that Heroic's probably not going to be playing the way that they did in the first half for the entire series. So when you get the opportunity to close out your map pick, you better take it, because Heroic is that type of a team that could still come back into this game. And as we said, it's been a really slow start for Nerds. It was a really slow start for pretty much everyone, bar Dexter, in the first half, right? But now you're starting to see Kickstand come to life, Shush get a couple multi-kills. And we all know, if Nerds and Tessus get activated on the T side, it doesn't matter what team is on the other side of this, they are going to be in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah, as well, you know, what was going for Legacy in that kind of first half was that they were really able to kind of like set the pace. They were able to dictate the tempo as you can do on the T side, and I think they did a really good job of it. But when it's down to Heroic now beginning to kind of set the pace, this is where it could really get away from Legacy, and they could really struggle to deal with what Heroic are going to throw at them. But Heroic are going to throw the kitchen sink at an A play, but they're running into the stack right now. This could be very difficult, especially with the CTs beginning to rack up the frags. I'm getting a little little bit nervous now here for the side of Heroic because it's not working out whatsoever. It's down into a 1 versus 1, and Dexter's seen enough. He's going to hightail it on out of there, but he's going to bait Doom out perfectly away from this bomb site. Dexter being sneaky with it, trying to trick him out of this situation. And Doom out. He's bought it hook, line, and sinker, but Dexter's still taking his time. Every necessary precaution. Doom out has acquired himself a rifle, has armor as well. This is not home and hose for Heroic just yet.
No, it's going to be down to the 1 versus 1, and Dexter, he's going to hear the stats. Surely he's heard it. Drop B comes in, and it's not a clean kill. It's 8 HP to spare, but Dexter, once again, will be the hero for Heroic, once again saving them up, and it's really difficult to get excited about winning a round like this one. I know it comes down to a 1 versus 1, but Heroic realized that was just a couple pistols on the other side.
And you nearly get stuffed on your way into that bomb site. That's the big problem there. And only for Dexter, 8 HP. 8 HP. One more bullet and he was a dead man. And Heroic were dead in the water as well. Legacy. You were saying, you know, they were getting every bit of luck going in their favor. Everything was going right. There's a little bit of maybe Lady Luck changing sides, changing favors over on the side of Heroic. But that is a lovely pick off. Neck is out towards middle. Aggressive control taken by Legacy. Flash blinds Kickstand. Nertz at least claims one back though. But still, Legacy hold on to all of that control. And Heroic are back to the drawing board.
Yeah, and this refrag, this is a bit of fortune, right? You're not even getting the kill onto the player that you expected. I mean, you can make an educated guess that because Nekis has his eyes set on the shelf, there's going to be a second player, but that was still a 3 versus 5, and you're relying on a refrag through a smoke. What a map that has been so far from the in-game leader of Legacy, usually not known to be the individual to step it up the most. Nerds has caught a magical timing. They have no idea. The Donut player is completely oblivious to it.
You can call it back now. They don't have to commit to this idea whatsoever. They know that Nertz is taking all this control. They probably know that there is going to be a rotate over towards this bomb site. And well, this position, perfect here from Sadson, but that was the kill there. If he finds that kill onto Shush, maybe there's an opportunity. Instead now, Legacy know that they need to bring these rifles forward. Heroic are making a game out of this right now. Legacy were dominating from the get-go.
Rounds that you can, right?